Before we tap into Monster Inc., let's talk about Pixar Animation Studios first. The film of the 40s to 90s era, including the animation, were films that were full of agendas to form various stereotypes, which later formed an established concept. Pixar, who was born in the late 90s, had the idea to break all of these things. Pixar films, we think, always have distinctive characteristics which sets them apart from other animation film studios like DreamWorks or BlueSky or even Disney. They always have this unique fictional world, and they always give feelings so powerfully emotional that we long to experience once more. Teenage jealousy, love from our death, a fear of the future, a fear of separation, and that's just great. Then we have Monster Inc. Monster Inc. is the largest scare factory in the monster world. Sullivan is a huge, intimidating monster with blue fur, large purple spot and horns. His care assistant, best friend, and roommate is Mike Wazowski, a green, opinionated, feisty little one-eyed monster. Feasting from the human world is Boo, a tiny girl who goes where no human has ever gone before. In this film, monster that we have been considered as evil and creepy has wider personality trait than we generally think. Uniquely, Pixar does not necessarily create a kind-hearted monster character like Casper. Monster Inc. still gives reasons why monsters are considered evil and creepy. Until then, as the audience is led to get to know them more deeply and see the other side of this monster.
There are Mike and Sally. Through these two protagonists, this movie breaks down that large physical characters are not made dominant, scary, or stupid. Characters that usually have templates here actually look neutral and have their own character. There's a change of rules and there are no contradictions. Everything seems normal. Too bad for the villains though. This movie has a villain problem. Its villains are just not that memorable. They don't have that scary or cunning villain aura. Think about great villains like Princess Azula or Megatron. That's right, unfortunately, the villain in Monster Inc. don't have that kind of quality. They are just not memorable. Nevertheless, this film is just great. The world building itself managed to amaze us. Starting from all forms of monsters, about doors, about screaming energy, and all of these things made us familiar with our own world with all its logic. The brilliance of this film, as well as other Pixar films, are: number one, their films always have this out-of-the-box idea of premise. We mean a monster world which gathers its energy source from the scream of children in fear. Come on, I think the idea of a world like that is very unique.
Number two, their films always have these scenes that are so touching and incredibly emotional. Even for a children's film, those scenes always felt so close to our life, to our childhood, or to human life in general. For instance, in Toy Story, we can relate to the jealousy that Woody feels for not being the number one again, for not being a better and shinier toy than Buzz Lightyear again. In A Bug's Life, we can relate to the disappointment that the tormented genius Flick feels. Monster Inc. is a film about an intimate relationship between a child and its caretaker. We can see and we can relate to the relationship of Sully and Boo, as their relationship mirrors a relationship between a dad and a daughter. For us grown-up audiences, it is rare to feel those feelings again, to be loved, protected, nurtured again by our very dad. The great strength of this film is that it offers a genuine emotional component that runs deeper than that of the run-of-the-mill animated feature. Such is the case here. where the attachment between burly Sully and tiny Boo touches the heart. Part of it is because the animators have pulled out all of the stops in making Boo shamelessly cute, but it does the job. The little girl brings out Sully's soft side and smooths some of Mike's rough edges. And then we have the combination between the two protagonists, Mike and Sully. Mike's personality, which are obedient, organized, and holistic thinking, are the exact opposite with Sully's, brave, wild, and idealist to the truth. This combination of completely different personality makes them a good duo to watch. The presence of Boo, which is so cute and incredibly innocent, are also very entertaining. Hey everyone, thank you for watching and staying until the end. Our group consists of 3 people. They are Abdika Rohmawan, Ichana, Safira, Dewi, and TIno Hendrawan, Cendikia. We are from Film Studies DE class, and if you're interested in this kind of content, please let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. See ya!